I'm Azar Othman. I'm working as an artist and curator. I'm also a manager of culture organization in Kurdistan. So, as my experience, I'm working as an arts, also as a curatorial, and with my organization, we organize a project from about environment, about culture, about arts also. As my specialist, I'm working in a new media of arts. So after after 1993, when they made the internet, it's a different century, and so we are living in 21st century. From this case, I'm working as a new media because I believe that through the new media of art, I can make a connection and also to work as an international artist and as my concept, because my concept is about humans, not just about specific things. That's why I'm working on that. I was born in 1986, so I saw a lot of things in Kurdistan. You can say I saw a lot of war in Kurdistan. That's a different kind of situation that I saw. So as a first of all, if I wanted to talk about contemporary art in Kurdistan, as art in Kurdistan, I can talk about from 1918. We created an Institute of Fine Arts. So this year, we start as a working on that as a special, as you can say. All of the artists, all of the teachers are Kurdish too. But before they just studied in an Arab area, and also they just studied about Arab art and Arab culture, but it's a different one. So through this one, the artists, they start working. But the artists all of the artists in Kurdistan, the concept is about war, because they live in war area. So all things and all the exhibitions, they just focus on the art because they live it as a regime. We call it Saddam Hussein. So after 1991, we revoluted. As we call it in Kurdistan, we call it revolution. We revolutioned with Saddam Hussein. As that is the different kind of years as we started. Then we started as our world, and also we start to working to make it as our government and our ministry too. But there's no independence because you are a part. It's a region of Iraq. It's difficult to say I'm a Kurdish one also till 2003 because we under the scale. And also other thing is that the Kurdish, they just worry about it till now. Every time they talk about it, it's a local war. We get a local war from 1993 till 1998. So through this area, there's a lot of war between us, a local party in Kurdistan. It's a different kind of situation. In this case, though, a lot of young people, they left Kurdistan. They came to Europe. They came to Europe to other countries. So when they came to Europe, they start to working, and also they studied in art and culture. That's a very important thing. That's a really benefit for us because when they came back to Kurdistan, they start to studying in the university and Institute of Fine Art. It's like a change in things. They changed a lot of things because they came as a different experience. There's experience from Europe and from other countries, and also when they came, they studied as a different part. Also, they create a different department from a university, like a new media and contemporary art. I saw a lot of conflict in Kurdistan because I'm 31 years old, but as a new generation, it's a different one because from 2003 we get the internet, we get a computer, and our universities, they start to creating as a department, as a information technology, as a computer. They start different ones. As a language department, that's a different kind of study. When they start those ones, so new generations, they just focus on to learn new things. In this case, a new generation, they just focus on the language, to learn a language and to communicate with other people, to communicate with around the world. Because in the Kurdistan, all of the people, they focus to change the things. We don't want it to be like our era that we have it now, because we wanted to go as the different steps. For example, we don't want to just focus on the war. We just wanted to just focus on the life as Islamic, as a religion. So we wanted to change it. Some new generations, they don't care about religion. They don't care about things. They just wanted to create a connection between the world. That's a different one that we get. So for important things for me, that's why to communicate with the new generation, because they have a new aim. They didn't saw a lot of war. If you ask the new generation from Kurdistan, yes, they saw the war from ISIS and from Hashd al-Sha'bi, as we call it. It's a different kind of, but also they understand it's political things. It's a game between the walls. They understand that. So in this case, they just focus on different kind of works. So from the new generation, when you visit Kurdistan, you saw a lot of type of art. It's not like before, because as before they just painted and under the pressure of the regime. It's a different one. Also, the new generation in Kurdistan, they are free. Although they have a freedom to work as art, and they work to choose what kind of specialist they wanted to choose it. So in 2002, we start working to create one organization. The organization name is Art Laboratory. So in this, from 2002, we start working to exchange a program. We invite some teachers and some professors from Europe. So with connecting with other organization from outside, from the Europe. In this case, why? We want to create a communication, and also we want to create to knowing about different kind of art, and also to feedback about artwork as a Kurdish one. That's what they get it. And also after, when we get the internet, the new generation, for example, as me, when I get the internet and also I start to learn a different kind of language to read about it and to learn about it. And this and from 2003, the new generation, the benefit things is the internet and also the book. But as a book, as also as a magazine, as a thing, is our friends or other artists, they bring it from Europe, from other country to Kurdistan to know about it. But in our in this area, there's a different kind of art we started, because our system, they just work it as a painting in this area. So we create as a revolutionary in art. As a young generation, they create that because they don't want to just stay in a traditional way to create art projects. So we focus it to create a different kind of project. So since 2006, we start to creating a volunteer group. It's one of the type of group. Its name is Solion. So Solion, they start working on the different kind of project. They start working on the inside of the people. They work as a concept of in a public space, because they wanted to create a different question through the people to create about it. And also they wanted to show the different kind of form, because we believe that, as me, I believe that through the art you can show the different problems as a different form. It's a form you have to understand that, and also we have other things. So, for example, environment pollution in Kurdistan is really terrible. So that's why we made a lot of projects. Project about environment, project about people life, project about media, because we have a lot of media in Kurdistan, as an international one, as a local one. So in this case, we created different kind of projects to show them as a different way. After 2010, they invite artists to came to Europe to exhibit their exhibition also. We have a lot of exhibition from Kurdistan. For example, in 2010, the Corner House is one of the gallery from UK. They invite me to show my artwork in UK, but they didn't give me a visa because they say you are from Iraq. That's a different situation. Also, all of the country, if you wanted to visit, if there's some exhibitions they invite you, we cannot go because, our passport is written down, it's Iraq. Some kind, in those kind of project, it's really important for us, because in the future they will understand we are from Kurdistan, we have a different kind of project, and also we have a different kind of aim. It's our aim and our concept is different. And also we believe that we wanted to be fast. That's a different one. We wanted to be fast to show that everything. We wanted to develop our country. We wanted to develop our things around all of us. It's as 100%, it's really good for us. For example, if the new generation, they came to Europe, they saw as a realities from Europe, and as they came to as a reality of the exhibition, it's a different one. Because in Kurdistan, most of the focus is just in a politic, and also it's how can I say, for example, if we talk about now, the situation from now in Kurdistan, all of the people, they just focus on the salary. So it's difficult for us to, because the people in Kurdistan, they don't have money, because there is no salary. So in this case, we just have to focus on ourselves. We have to focus on our identity, on our workers. But there is no, we can say there is no door to go through it, because we are closed and all of the boundaries, they close it. Now it's a little difficult, because everything, if you wanted to go, if you want to ask, if you want to create, you have to ask Baghdad. It's the capital of Iraq. It's difficult for us. From 2003 till 2017, we start working as our own, to create our own art, our own places. But they destroyed. That's why we have to create it as a one. And through our communication, through our contact, we have to create it as a things for. I hope to have other project with a new generation, with a organization from Kurdistan, and it's really important for us, because we are working on that to create a different kind of culture place, different kind of social places. So I hope to people like you or from other organization from Bilbao to came to Kurdistan, to create a different kind of workshop, different projects together. It will be benefit for us. I think it's really important for us.